Hello, everybody. How y'all doing today? Sorry, it took a minute after I took away the BRB or the starting Zoom screen because I had to yawn. How y'all doing today? Hopefully you're doing alright. Hello. Hello. Yeah. So, last time, if you remember, okay, we started gathering some things. I gathered some more things right up in here for our next project. And yes, I moved all the moss into one of my own shulkers and took beat up shulker back. Okay. We got some stuff. Yeah. It's a little bit of stuff. We have a project we need to do. We've been needing to do it for a minute. And this project makes me realize I'm gonna have to go take out some more trial chambers. So that's pretty cool. That's something to look forward to, right? Right. Yeah. That. Son of. Anyway, how y'all doing today? Hopefully you're doing all right. And that's not even. We need to do a thing on top of this here as well. But today we're gonna focus here because it pains me that it still looks like this. But I've just been putting it off because I just couldn't be bothered. So, yeah, it's going to be a thing. I mean, I could show you. I don't know that y'all want to see the thing. I don't know that you do. I don't see any kind of hype for the thing in chat at all. So I'm just going to sit here and just stare at the emptiness until, you know. Wow. Y'all want to see my thing? Holy crap. It's a thing. It's a thing. It's one of those things that the further back you know, like any texturing, the further back you are, the better it looks, kind of deal, you know? That's why I've always avoided texturing, because I always see it up close. But like, look at it from here. It looks amazing, right? But does it go all the way down? Of course. Why would anyone build anything like this that goes into the water and not take it all the way into the water? You'd have to be a crazy person to do that. Just saying. Yeah, it goes all the way down. Of course it goes all the way down. Why wouldn't it go all the way down? That doesn't even seem like a thing that somebody in their right mind would do. Okay, and oh wait, we have more shulkers to put out. Dang it. Okay, so these two, yeah, it's a thing. But we're gonna start. We need that. We need. Hold on. Let's take a peek-see down yonder at the bottom and see what all kind of stuff we need. Oh, maybe we should go. Well, no, we'll do that as we come to it. It's fine. Oh, so we do need some of the terracotta. Okay, that's fine. Terracotta. And then we've got regular. We've got cobble. We've got terracotta. We gotta boop. Do that. Okay. Here we go. All right. Wait, what? No. Why? What? Wait, what? Why? Why you know my middle click no work? We got the blocks. What are you doing, game? Okay. Maybe I should. Oh, hi. forget. Really, guys? You're gonna be like this today? Huh? Stop it. Just leave me alone. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why the middle click isn't working. Is this... Oop. Wrong. Oh, we need air. That's gonna be a thing, apparently. Is it sleepy time? Because how is it raining on Hermitcraft? Oh, wait, never mind. I just answered my own question. It's fine. Sucker for punishment? Who, me? No. No. There's no way I would do something like every season that's going to just make me regret my life decisions. That's not even a thing. So I don't know why you would even say that. It's not a thing. Or is it? It's a thing, isn't it? every season, I'm like, Ferks, why do I do this? Why? Why? I don't know why I do it. I enjoys it, you know? Until I don't. And then, you know, bruh, knock it off. Did I hear another one? No. Okay. Just my my battery backup just I'm drowning. I mean, the lights didn't flicker, so you know, it ain't that cold outside. I mean, it's cold, but it ain't that cold. Why isn't middle click working? Why you no do a thing? Oh, there. Wait, what? Okay. Oh, whatever. You should go to bed? Why? Why should you go to bed? Don't go to bed. The middle click ain't working. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the middle click. I don't like it though. I don't know why it's just... It might be an underwater kind of thing. It's trying to middle click water. That's the only... Bruh. I said no. Just the way it comes through. I love it. Oh, really? Is this what my day's gonna be? Is y'all suckwads? Huh? Is that it? Oh, I see. Don't worry. I see you. Don't worry. Trust. Oh, this is gonna be a... Really? This is gonna be an absolute nightmare. Okay. Okay. Can I just build for a bit? I just want to build. Let me build. Let me place blocks, please. Please, please, please. Wait, what? That and that. Oh, okay. Bruh. Really? Really? Why are there so many? Why? I don't understand. Make the bad man stop. Yeah, I see you. Don't worry. I see you. It's fine. Yeah, you're almost here. You're getting it. You're close, and you're dead. Okay. Someone set up before. I mean, I feel like they should, because this is ridiculous. I have never in my life seen this many freaking drown outside of a farm. I'm invading their home. This is my home. Okay? I live here. This is mine. I have rightfully claimed it as mine. So that's all that is. Okay. Am I using? Oh, yeah. Jeez. They are an invasive species. Obviously, it's not me. I'm just trying to build pretty things, okay? And they obviously hate pretty things. Okay? So that's all that is. Oh, see, it's kind of hard to tell which one it is. Oh, son. Does XB rage? No. About what? It's kind of funny. Oh, I didn't know you were okay. I didn't know you were down this far. My apologies. Where are you? There you are. Okay. We got that. Can go. Perfect. Wait, where were we? Oh yeah, over here. Oh, come on. Fine. Nope. It'll be much better once we get out of this freaking water. It'll be nice. You sucking suckwad. Okay. I'm waiting for one of them to show up with a spear. Like that's honestly what I'm waiting for. Spears are scary in the hands of mobs, you know? They just melt. No. Dang. I think that wait. What? Okay. You. We're almost out of the water. We'll get there. Actually, we can get out of the water. Okay, so what we need to do Okay. So wait, now, oh, see, now, yeah. So that's what I was worried about, or what I thought. It was trying to middle click the water. So now, is there? Oh, I didn't do the, that's fine. We can worry about the middle, this inner part later, if we feel like it. Ugh. I keep trying to do it though. Oh, that part to... Oh, wait, so that means it goes all the way down. Oh, dang it. Okay. And we're done. See y'all next time. So done. So done. Yeah, see, now we can go a bit faster because we can middle click. And we're not constantly hounded by drown. Like the jerks there. Alright, so far so good. Progress is progress. It is. So what y'all up to on this fine Wednesday? Anything new and exciting? Anything? Anything at all? Cool. Wait, that's supposed to... Freezing at work? Are you working outside? Wait, what? Oh, wait. Did it? Oh, I did. Dang it. Dang it. All to dang it. So this needs to go. Okay. Watching a streamer place blocks while fighting mobs, which they're being very professional. Who's that? I am like the least professional. I'm just saying. I don't know what professionalism is. What are we doing? Hold on. I will show. So we're building up the wall here. That's gonna go up there, and let me... That's about what it's gonna look like. Or at least that's hopefully what it's gonna look like. Hopefully. I make no promises. I'm gonna try. That's all I can do. Like I said, I've been putting this off for a while, and I couldn't put it off anymore. And so if you're wondering why it's showing here, is because the schematic that I had, it was only this. Like this, the floor here didn't exist in it. So And so if you're wondering how I did that, it's because I first made this out of stone brick. I brought stone brick all the way down, and then in Axiom, I selected it and yoinked it out because it was only stone brick. Hey, ren diggity dog. Guess who's back, 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 back again, again, again. Ren is back, back, back. Tell up, friend, and stuff. The prodigal son returns. Or something. At least he's back, you know, like he probably got back home like yesterday or something, and he's like, boom, Hermitcraft. And then you got this guy that lives kind of over that way somewhere, and he's been back for like 2-3 weeks now, and he's just like nowhere to be seen. I mean, obviously, I'm not going to name any names because I don't know that Corrales would like me naming names, but he kind of lives over that way. Just saying. Zoe the Zombie, thank you very much for that Prime. I appreciate that. Thank y'all. Yeah, I'm not too sure about that guy. He's I mean, I understand the vacation from a vacation kind of thing, you know? Oh wait, how did I? Okay, it's fine. Uh-oh. Okay, now we're starting to get into that. Oh my goodness. We're gonna need like all the blocks in our pocket at some point. And the Minecraft inventory just is not well suited for that. And then, well, so actually we're gonna get to a point where we're not gonna be using any more deep slate. And then we're gonna get to a point where it's gonna be all this. So yeah. I blame Fergs. Because why not? Like, who else would I blame? Other than, you know, Corrales or Hypno or, you know. Also, yesterday, I hopefully found a new artist, so there maybe could be soon-ish new merch designs? Question mark? I don't know. It could happen. It's a thing that might happen. We'll see. It may or may not have a certain flying delivery person in it. Maybe. Maybe. We'll see. My usual artist, they've been, you know, they've been hit by life. Like, I don't know how else to explain it. Obviously, I'm not gonna say anything in regards to that, but yeah. So I needed to find a new artist, and so I made the mistake of putting out a tweet, of all things. That was a mistake. God, that was a mistake. Okay. Yeah. Everybody and their brother showed up. I got probably 60 emails easily. Well, that's the replies were, you know, minimal. Like the tweet wasn't out there very long, which is to get like 60 emails in that short amount of the tweet was out there for maybe 15 minutes. And then I was like, wow, this was a mistake. And then I deleted it. But yeah. Like the replies in DMs and stuff, like those were fine. There was only a few of those. It was the emails. Like just so many emails. So many. And people that had no clue who I was. Like, yeah. You know, because to understand what I was wanting to kind of do, I feel like you needed like at least a basic understanding of who I am and what I do. And yeah. Son of a biscuit. Need other blocks. I haven't checked my email this morning, so I'm just assuming yes, they're still sending email. Yeah. Should we stock up on anything else while we're here? I think right now we're fine. We should have. Yeah, so this, you know what? We're gonna throw one of those in our pocket just in case. Yeah, so anyway, there may be streams coming up where we're going back to trial chambers, by the way. Just want you to know that. Because it's probably going to be a thing. Because I definitely don't have enough copper to do other things. So... Why is that? What's my FOV on? Normal? Can it not be winter now? But then you wouldn't have negative temperatures and snow and stuff. And that would be unfortunate? Or something? Yeah, you can see it's really starting to transition now. And exploding trees. I mean, if trees don't explode, why even have them? You know what I mean? Like, you didn't even think that one through, did you? Thankfully, we had a problematic tree, and thankfully we have taken care of that because, like, I mean, it stood there for a couple of winters, but it was definitely not looking too good. So, thankfully, we have neighbors that were concerned. I mean, probably would have hit their house, but well, no, the way it was leaning, no, it wouldn't have touched them. But Sublimiter, what's up, man? Thanks for the raid. How you doing? Hopefully you had an awesome stream. Thanks for bringing your peeps on over. It's a substandard raid? No. It's at least a standard. Getting into Stone Block 4? Oh, good luck. Good luck. I couldn't. I tried. I couldn't anymore. then all of, we didn't even, okay, what we should do is come down here. That's all gonna have to come out. Completely forgot about this side. Didn't sit with me? No. I'm really not. I was not a fan of like the world engine stuff. Just like it was a cool gimmick, but I feel like it became too prioritized. Patrons seem to have fun with it. They played quite a bit until someone broke the server. I'm not gonna name Gav's name, but yeah. Okay, so all of that's gonna. Oh wait, we got more over there too. Son of. I completely forget it. Boop. Okay. All right, so let's go up a little more on this side. Yeah, it's crazy that Gav would be the one to break. And he was like, "Oh, I wasn't even online." It's, yeah, well, it started when you were. It was. Yeah. Goodbye, water. Oh, we got to take out a big old chunk here, don't we? Yeah, the world engine, it just, again, it was a cool gimmick, but I think it was too much. Way too dependent on. It just didn't feel good, you know? And whatever you're playing, it just got to feel good, you know? And that wasn't it for me. Like I said, I know other people that really enjoyed it. That wasn't me. So, do we have? Okay. Just didn't want to give spawnable spots, even though it never would have gotten out, but still. Twitch is red hot today. I got about 5 notifs for one sponsorship thing for one game in particular. Desperate much? I don't even look anymore. Because all the sponsorship offers I get are like, why would that's not something I would play. And I did a sponsorship once for something that I wouldn't play. Never again. It feels like lying, and I don't want to lie to my peeps. So. Hey, KA, how you doing? What are we building? We're building a wall. Somebody's got to, right? No. I'll show you. One sec. We're building this. Oh, I didn't do the inside there either. Oh, no, wait, I left that, didn't I? Yes, I did. That. Okay. I'm waiting for B-Dubs to come back around and see what he thinks. He was pretty excited I was getting into the texturing. So I'm trying. It's not easy for me, you know? But boy, do I make it look good. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. You know, I should have started at the other end because I think this is just catching up to where we already were. Oh, not even. Okay. So that's fine. So this will be catching up to where we were. Am I being political? What are you talking about? Anyone that's been here for basically any length of time knows how I feel about things. And if they don't, they just haven't been paying attention. Twitch says this is a channel you might like. I doubt it, Calendor. You've probably never even heard of me. Hi, I'm XB. Sometimes I fly around and give things to other people. Am I out? I am. Doing all right, Miss Jackie. How you doing? What's the current product? I just showed it. You show up, you bring all your peeps along, and then you don't even pay attention. What's really going on? No, I'm just kidding. I'm building a wall. Not that kind of wall. Is there anything else? Yes, we should grab where you. And then we should. I think we're getting about to the point where we're not going to need this stuff a whole lot more. I think. Building a support system. Yeah, a wall. That's what I said. Twitch is on mobile, so wait, what? Oh, yeah, that's true. It's true. Do you even like me if you're not in the bathroom watching me? I mean, like, that's pretty messed up. Just saying. Oh, I'm not. I guess I left some stone brick behind. I feel like, you know, you're really into something or someone if like bio breaks don't interfere. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Like when I was playing WoW and people would be like, "Oh, bio break," I'd be like, "Oh, you're really not into this raid, are you?" Take the game with you. Awesome. There was no time for bio and raids. We usually stopped before each boss just to make sure, because we'd had people that were like in the middle of a fight, even though they died, like they died, they'd be like, I'm gonna, I got bio, and then we're like, really? Like, so if we use like a mass res or something, you're just gonna be gone? You're just gone. Okay, sweet. Good on you. Like, what's wrong with you? Shit. Peed before we left. I am not afraid to turn this raid around. Dead doesn't mean they can't. That's what I'm saying. And they just peace out. And like, what's wrong with you? Don't you, do you even World of Warcraft? There's no time for all of that. So this just, yeah, this goes straight. So we're just filling in with random bits. At that time I was DPS. I refused to tank or heal raids. I refuse. Refuse. Like, I saw the struggle, okay? I saw it, and I wanted no part of it. Because it doesn't matter how carefully you vet someone. Hunters. Sorry, I had something stuck in my throat there. Somebody's gonna screw it up. Hunters. Man, I don't know what's happening. Just something's just a tickle in my throat. I don't know. You didn't screw it up, nor did your pet. Oh, but you did. But you did. Was always a hunter. Always a hunter. Without fail. I like your funny words, Magic Man. And the dog boss, because regardless of class, I can't kite. Yeah, and you know, that's the thing. We would always ask people like how they were with CC and kiting and, you know, all that kind of stuff, and a lot of time they lied. I'm not saying, like, I'm not at all assuming that you did or anything. A lot of groups don't ask, they just assume that you know, you're playing a specific class, and so you must be great at all of these things. But we would ask specifically, and you know, sometimes they lied. But it didn't take long to, you know, figure out that, okay, this person just really, don't put this person in charge of literally anything at all, ever. Yeah, and we've since stopped playing. The last time we played, I was playing prop /ret Pally. And the only reason I was rat is so we could just do dungeons without issue. Or prot. But if we did raids, I would be rat. Ret is retribution. That was DPS class or DPS spec, and prot is protection. That was the tank class spec. So, like while we were out in the world, just doing whatever, I was always prot, and then if we did raids, I would switch to ret. Cause again, I'm not tanking raids, especially pug raids, because that's a whole different beast. I love the way the wall fades into the terrain. So do I. Yeah, so it looks like I wanted it to look like it was kind of built into the terrain, you know? And so we've got the bits that kind of stick out. It goes, you know, disappears into that wall and that one. And so it looks like it's supported. You know, it's that whole thing. Just don't make your stuff float. Not that anyone would ever make stuff float ever, especially like over in that kind of direction, like right around in there, maybe. I don't think they would do that. Also, XB for best bridge on the server. I win. That's done. Total. Just saying. How much wall am I doing? So we have to do this side, obviously, the one we're currently working on. So that's going to come all the way up. We've got like a little section in here we got to do. A little section here we got to do. And then over this way, we've got another little section here. I mean, little-ish. And then we got that part and a little bit around this way. And then it'll wrap around into here. So all of this will be basically the same thing. But the side, you know, obviously like this bit over, you know, going around this way, that's just going to be how it is. Let's grab a little more of that. A little more of that. That we shouldn't need a whole lot more. Grab a tiny bit more of that. Some more of that. Get rid of that and that and that. Some more of that. Some more of that. So no openings to the cave down below. Not right now. I'm still contemplating that, if that's something I want to do. The only opening that's going to be into the cave, like right now, is going to be that one. Right there. That hole. Just aesthetics? It's mostly aesthetics. I don't know if they're like like I said, I've been putting this off, putting this in just because I didn't want to do it. And so I've gotten as far as putting it in. So anything beyond that, good question. Why you ask such tough questions? Because I ain't got answers. Pudding. Yeah, we can. I download. We can download copies of the world. So like once this is done, like tomorrow, I could download a fresh copy, so that this would be in it if I wanted to. But I already have the world that this is in, so. For things like this, especially with doing the texturing and all that kind of stuff, this stuff has to be like 100% planned. I have to plan it in creative and stuff because it's already a struggle for me, even with just the texture itself. So, no. There's a fair bit to it, yeah. So I don't know how people did this before, like late Medica and stuff. Props. You know what I mean? Like B-Dubs has been doing this for... B-Dubs going on what, like 70, right? So he's been doing this for a minute. Wow, Ferk's bailing. Holy crap. Just bailing. Holy. Y'all see what I put up with every day? I guess we can turn that off now. Nuh-uh. Not on my watch. Where else? Is there anywhere else? I mean, not there, but whatever. Oh, down there. A little bit over there. Okay. No, beat-ups. This isn't a 7. That was a joke. Okay. I think that's... Put one in there just because. And you heard beat-ups of 70. He's not. It was a joke. It was a joke. It was a joke. I actually don't know how old B-Dubs is, so I don't care how old B-Dubs is. He's 16 and a half. Wait, what? He's of an age that he is. You know? He's got a bunch of kids, so I figure he's pushing 40. I mean, that's not necessarily true. Just how tall he is. Which we all know is like 4'6", right? We all know. He ain't fooling nobody. Where's beat-ups? I'm not sure. Probably spending time with his family. You thought he was for... Well, you know, platform shoes, obviously. What are we building? A wall. It's gonna go all the way up. Hey, if anybody's in Tucson and wants to like just go snag us up some Sonoran hot dogs, that'd be great. No, nobody. Okay. Eh, doesn't hurt to try, right? Tucson is your worst enemy? Why? What's wrong with Tucson? I like Tucson. I like Tucson far better than I like Phoenix. Am I from Phoenix? No, I'm from Tucson. I was born in Tucson. Oh, and an horchata. You can't forget the horchata. Okay? Sonoran hot dog. Just the way it comes. And an horchata. Get on it. I've been craving one for a few days now. No, I brought up Sonoran hot dogs last night in Skiz's stream. Because he was like, oh, I feel like I want a something. I can't remember, a taco. I think was it a taco? And I was like, I could really go for a Sonoran hot dog. And he's like, a Sonoran hot dog? What's that? And then yeah, I sent him the link and stuff. So is that really? Dang. Grab a little more of that. You've never had a good experience in Tucson? No. I mean, I've had some really bad experiences in Tucson, but I've had some really good ones. So, like I said, it's where I was born. And I've lived I've lived all over Tucson, and the quote unquote bad areas are like the areas I have like the best memories in. Like I know I've mentioned the old Hispanic lady that used to live next to us. She would make tortillas, fresh tortillas, and we'd be like hanging on the fence, watching, and she'd bring us tortillas. Oh, they were so good. Best tortillas ever. Ever. Hello, King Luck. How you doing? Yeah, Tucson, Arizona. It's like southern Arizona, close-ish to the border. Well, if you ever make your way back to Tucson, on First Avenue, there's a place called BK Carne Asada and Tacos, I think is what it's called. They have something called a Sonoran hot dog. If we lived in Phoenix for some god-awful reason, that is the plight that life had thrown upon us. I would absolutely drive to Tucson just for BK. You know what I mean? I'm building a wall. Ish. It's wall-like. You know? It's like a wall's cousin, kind of. Have you ever seen the show Last Man on Earth? I don't think so. Doesn't sound familiar. But you haven't driven to it since last night for your hot dog. What? Who did what? What? It's called Lightmatica. It allows you for, like, if you build something in creative, it allows you to make a copy of sorts, a schematic, and then take it to another world, one that you can't use creative in, and put a schematic. It's like a ghost copy of that thing, and then shows you what blocks go where, and you know, that kind of stuff. If you lived in Phoenix, you would go to BK for the hot dog, but you're currently close and craving. I am nowhere close to Phoenix or Tucson. I am currently in Wisconsin, which is like the other side of the country. So that's a bit far to drive for like a hot dog. As amazing as they are. Yeah. I said if I lived in Phoenix. Really? Like, this is the life you chose. More likely to drive to Costco for $1. Costco's got some really good hot dogs too, but they aren't a Sonoran dog. They are not. If you haven't had a Sonoran dog, oh god, they're so good. Look up Sonoran hot dog. It's bacon. Like, they take a hot dog, they wrap it in bacon. They got like this special bun they use. It's got like pinto beans and oh, okay. Oh, it's so good. So good. Mm-hmm. Wait, where? Wait. Oh wait, I needed blocks. Yeah. How do I feel about elote? It's good. Ferks is a big fan of corn. So, yeah, elote is good. Just trying to make sure we have all the things we might possibly... You know what? We should. Holy... Is it snowing? Mother... Stupid snow. I have to go get your daughter from school. Hi, Mr. Miley. How you doing? Drive safe. No, it's definitely snowing. I just looked out the window. I have a window like a foot from me. So. I'm doing all right. Aubrey, how you doing? Razzle dazzle. This person. Let's go. And so is the thing about the trees exploding in some cause the area legit? Yes, because they freeze, and the water expands, and yeah, no bueno. Nothing, Raz. What are you talking about? What? You sure it was this stream? Somebody said something about it. No, I don't know. I don't. I'm confused. I don't even. What? Yeah, they explode from freezing. Yeah. Yeah, we don't have, not a ton of snow right now, but it's enough to be annoying. So, because, it's like living with an HOA, except it's the government, right? Local government. And if you don't keep your stuff clean, like things that are accessed by like the post office or anything like that, you can get in trouble. So. We do not have an HOA. I just want to put that out there. I'm just saying the government, local government, is like an HOA, But obviously it's about keep making sure people are safe, which I'm all for, It's just annoying to have to clear snow. You had shoveling duty on Saturday and Monday, and you're like done for the season? Yeah. No, HOAs are definitely a thing. Not something I would ever live in. I would not live under an HOA. Zero chance. I don't care if it was like my dream home for a dream price. I am not. Nope. I don't want somebody that didn't put in on my house telling me how my house needs to be. Like, if you put in on my house, then that's different. But you didn't put in on this. I feel like HOAs should pay the people that live there instead of the other way around. Yeah, that's it. They didn't put in on it, but yet you have to pay them. It's like, no, thank you. And most, I would say a fair bit of them are corrupt as hell. So, no, I'm good. Thanks. I'm all right. I don't know. Where? Done. If you were renting an HOA, sounds Uh, kinda, I guess. The problem is it would just increase your rent. But then if you're renting, the landlord or the owner should be the one, unless it's like a house. Like if you're, you know, obviously it's like an apartment or something that's completely different. But usually the owners are responsible for things. So, and unless you're renting from a slumlord, then generally they'll take care of things. Yeah, not all HOAs are garbage. Some actually do some good. Some. But I would say the majority are people that shouldn't be in that position to, you know, handle money for other people. Cheese hat? No. No. No, no, no. I love cheese, but I love the cheese you can eat, not fake wearable cheese. That's not my jam. My jam is eating cheese. My favorite cheese is extremely sharp. Cheddar. One woman I saw on Instagram that was using her HOA's money to sue a 5-year-old boy in the neighborhood for touching a tree. Yeah, that's... Or the ones that they're using it for upgrades on like their own house. And like, that's no. No. And again, there are some that actually do some good in their neighborhood, but there's enough bad ones that I'm not interested. And honestly, even if they were doing good, like as long as they're not trying to tell you how to have your house, that, which is what it started out as. It started out as neighborhoods just getting together, helping take care of the neighborhood. Like they would hire lawn care people, they would hire snow removal people, they would, you know, stuff like that. They would keep the roads good, they would take, you know, like all of that kind of stuff. And then it turned into, we tell you how you can or cannot have your house. And also we're going to increase the rate because we like money. I like money. Oh, idiocracy. Forgetful Pumpkin, thank you for the 100 bits. If there's ever a FedEx hoodie, I need 5 of them. Love the streams. Thank you for the bits. There will hopefully be some FedEx something soonish. So, obviously, I don't know when. I just got together with the artist yesterday. Potential artist yesterday. So, hopefully it pans out. Money and power. That reminds me of the theme song to the Power shows. Money, powder, and power. Or money, power, and powder? Money, powder, and power? It's one of those. Is there a reason we're skipping the corners? Because it's on the inside and you won't really see it. Simple answer. Guilty pleasure of yours is goat cheese. We tried what did we get? We got goat cheese something, and I was not a fan. First time ever tasting anything with goat cheese in it, and I was not even close to a fan. Not even a little bit. I'll stick with cow cheese. Used to love goat cheese on pizza. I don't know that I'd want to assault a pizza like that. Actually, I know I don't. That's cruel and an unusual punishment on a pizza. We're making you hungry? Well, not a stream goes by where we don't talk about food. Food is good. You know? Food is great. It's tasty. Sheep cheese? Wait, there's a sheep cheese? That doesn't sound appetizing. If it's anything like goat cheese, I'm good. You can count me out on that one. Oh man, we didn't do this side. Holy crap, we're forgetting all the bits. Oh, son of a... Nope, that's not a thing we can do. And you go there. What's up, peculiar pomegranate? It's very peculiar. Theoretically speaking, you can have human cheese. Yeah, but just because you can something doesn't mean you should something. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of things you can do. Doesn't mean you should. You know what I mean? Like there's no. Like, just no. just don't do it. Why? 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 All right, I think we're done with deep slate. Yeah, we're well out of the deep slate area. Okay, so we can put the deep slate back. At least that'll free up a little bit of room. Okay, so we got a bit of that. Let's get a little more of that. Maybe just top that off. don't know if we're out of this stage yet, but we'll get some. Does that go the same for all the jerkies that are made? I mean, if it, like, what kind of, what are you talking about? Because I love jerky, but like, are we, what are we talking about here? I know that any meat, again, just because it can doesn't mean it should. That's all I'm saying. Gator jerky, there ain't nothing wrong with gator jerky. I mean, I've never had it. I've never had gator. But, I mean, you know, it's a gator. Who cares? We got out of the subject. Someone brought up the subject of human cheese. Okay, that's where this started. And the just because you can doesn't mean you should. Deer jerky. Deer jerky. Oh, venison jerky is amazing. Did Ren ever try to offer you biltong? No. I've never met any of the hermits in real life. And I'm not against trying biltong. Human cheese for the babies. Imagine the factory for that. Would they work in shifts? Like the cows would come in? Oh, that's so messed up. Cows. The cows clocking out. That's messed up. Oh, I don't know why you guys think of this stuff. XB is Arizona Etho, mysterious but without the A. Okay. Fish roe ice cream. No thanks. Again, just because you can doesn't mean you should. Oh, we bought some toasted coconut ice cream. It's so good. So good. We're both big fans of toasted coconut. So. Does the mod change? There is a setting to do that. Right now, I middle click and then I left or right click, middle click, right click, middle click, right click. So. But there is a setting somewhere for that, but we don't use it. Okay, so that needs to come out too. And I think the section over here, yeah, I didn't actually do that section. So it's only like this part here coming down. So we'll just figure that out on our own. I think we should be able to do that tiny little section. You can't have coconut? Are you allergic? Or is it a texture thing? I know a lot of people, they really don't like the texture. Oops. I don't think any hermits use the painting whatever feature. I think most of us, or all of us, basically do it the way I'm doing it with the middle click, right click, middle click, right click. We've bought coconut just to eat the coconut. Like just a bag of coconut, toasted coconut. Wait, what about Tillamook? What are we talking about? Oh, that. Oh, the ice cream. Okay. Yeah, it's not Tillamook. Currently panic cleaning because the landlord is coming over tomorrow. Been there. I've never actually had fresh coconut. I mean, coconut's like it's one of those things that like it's the almost perfect food. Because it balances itself out. If you eat too much of it, it could bind you up. But then if you drink the coconut water, it helps loosen. So. I think at this point, is there any... Okay, there's a little bit. One piece. Oh, a few pieces there. Okay. Because as I say, we could just switch to all that, but no, we still need a bit of the other stuff. But what we don't need is any more of this, at least in this section. Any more of that, or any more of that. Okay. Where did we leave off? Ah. Can you install the create mod? No. I mean, I could. I just couldn't log on to Hermitcraft with it. This isn't like a modded server. Like, we do use some mods, but they're very quality of life mods, not like change game mechanics kind of mods, you know? Tried coconut once, made you sick for a few days. Oof. Coconuts kill more people each year than sharks? Well, I mean, sharks don't actually kill a lot of people. So, I mean, the same could be said probably for a lot of things. Sharks are the puppies of the season. Certain sharks, maybe like nurse sharks, are not known to be very aggressive. But I don't know that I'd want like a great white or something kind of chilling near me. You know what I mean? Who doesn't like a cuddly tiger shark? I'm not too familiar with those ones, but what's up, Fitz? I think after this layer, it's all the normal stuff. Gotten bitten by gummy sharks? You love sharks, your special interest? Yeah, but I mean, that doesn't, you know, that doesn't mean you want to become food, for one, right? Alright, so do we need any more of the other stuff? No. Okay, the top two layers are all this. I've got a kitten, not afraid of no shark. Bishop was a bit of a shark when he was, you know. How does the illustration work that you put before placing? Yeah, it's a mod. So you got to build something in like a creative world, and then you have to select that area, and then you save it, and then you can bring it over to another world and paste a ghost copy of it, or place a ghost copy of it, and then it just shows you like where stuff goes. And sorry to anyone that gets motion sick. Yeah, it's a schematic. Yeah. Uh-oh. Oops. There. Haha! We have done it with this section. It's the biggest section, so... There it is. There it is. It's not a gradient, okay? It's texture. It's texture. Texture. Okay, that's... Gradiature? Right. Okay. Let's go sleepy sleep. And then we still have like a big section we need to do. So. Gradient is a texture. Yeah. But, you know, I said gradient in front of a certain somebody. And he didn't like it too much. So. Yeah. Okay. Let's put that in there. Do we go for the next big section or do we do this? I think we're gonna go for the bigger section. Why not? So it wraps around here. You know, we might as well do this section here. Okay. And then that, I'll do something with that. I'm not sure what, but something will happen there. Okay, comes around. No, that will make that. Here. Just trying to clear it before we put it in. And I think mostly should be good to just put, so that's right there. Yeah, so that's going to be next to that, so not going to have to worry about it. Over there we may have some we got to worry about, but it's fine. Did they spawn up there? Yep, probably. Paul. I'm just gonna call you Paul. Thank you very much for subscribing. I appreciate that. Oh, get off it, you scumbag. Okay. I came through and lit it all up at one point. Or at least most of it, I guess. All right, so we do have a little bit. Oh, see, we don't even need to put in all of that. And honestly, we don't need to put in any of that. We can just start on the next layer. Which there's no. Okay. Yeah, no deep slate. So we don't need to grab any of the deep slate, I don't think. And this we don't need to do. Yeah, I don't. Oh, son of a biscuit. One piece of deep. One piece of deep slate. Son of a biscuit. Let's put it up top. Change it? I mean, I could. Okay. One piece of deep slate. All right, grab some of that. I don't know which deep slate it was, but we'll just go with it. What exactly is the son of a biscuit? Oh, yes. I've given it thought, and the answer I've come up with is yes. Dang it. I didn't bring any of that. I didn't think we were up high enough for that. Yeah, I heard you. What do you mean by biscuit exactly? Yes. I've given that question a lot of thought to, and the answer I came up with is yes. So, I just want you to, you know, I just want you to know I've put thought into all this, okay? And the answer is usually yes. Just so you know. What the crap was that? I have no clue what that was. No, I have sticky key turned off. Like I can shift like a madman. I've played entirely too much modded to even think about leaving sticky keys on. Yeah, I have no clue what that was. It was weird though. Weird sound. Taiwan TV? TY? Wisconsin? Thank you for the 2-month resub. I appreciate that. No, you're doing fine, Dutch Savage. Don't worry about it. You're typing up better English than I speak half the time, so that's something. Do I enjoy competitive cooking shows? Kinda. Like we watch Hell's Kitchen. I'm hoping Kitchen Nightmares comes back for another season. Like the newer Kitchen Nightmares comes back for another season. Stuff like that. We watch Master Chef, but like I've never been a fan of like Iron Chef or any of that. I'm not really a fan of like the pro chefs versus pro chefs kind of thing. Bar Rescue, yeah, Bar Rescue was a good one. I always hoped for like a John Taffer, Gordon Ramsay crossover. I thought that would be great. John Taffer out yelling at the bar staff, and then Ramsay in the back yelling at the cooks. I thought that'd be great. I'm fluent in Ramsay. I mean, I'm no donut, okay? Or a donkey. Or an idiot sandwich. But yeah. Am I in any additional servers beyond Hermitcraft? Just patron servers. Nope. Hermitcraft's the only like server I belong to. Idiot sandwiches. When you put the buns up to that. What are you? Idiot sandwich. It's great. It's great. Mickey? What, Mickey? The Flower Fairy? Thank you for subscribing. We do have a new sub goal. Okay. I've been adjusting the sub goal to match, and we are now currently at a sub goal of 1,000. So we're 28 subs away from the new goal. So there you go. I've been adjusting. What's my favorite type of food to cook? Stuff that doesn't take too long. To be perfectly honest. I don't like cooking stuff that takes for like, unless it's something like we could put in a slow cooker or something like that, or the Instapot or something. Then I'm generally not a fan. Scarlett, thank you very much for the 5 gifted subs. I appreciate that. Goofy Girl, thank you for subscribing. Displacer Kitty, thank you for the Prime. I appreciate y'all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Uh-oh. Wait. Are we on this? We are. Ah, that's... Oh, ow. My head. Thankfully, it's big. Lots of padding. Oh, Razzle, thank you very much for the 13-month resub. Okay. Anything else we need? Possibly more of. What are we? I'm feeling like we might be out of the terracotta region. I did miss block over there, which we'll take care of. Nalinfar? Thank you for the Prime. I don't know how to say your name, but thank you. I appreciate it. Restock on that. Yeah, I think we're out of this range. We'll keep a stack on us just in case. Definitely out of that range. Okay. 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 All right, Mr. Miley, have a good one. Drive safe. I'm sure you drive safe. Watch out for the others, okay? They're the ones you really gotta worry about. Other people. Especially if you live somewhere where it snows every single year and people still haven't figured out how the hell to drive in snow. Oh, I don't think I don't foresee us going anywhere this weekend. I mean, we usually don't. So, oh, I didn't even finish that. Oh, you're in Texas is supposed to be getting hit by a couple inches of ice again. Like what happened in what 2021, I think. FRD dot for dirt for dot for dot. Thank you for the prime. At least you're using it, unlike those other people in chat with unused Twitch primes. I see you. I know who you are. You can't hide. You can't escape. Unless you don't use it, and I just have no clue who you are. We have a hype train? I've said it before, there's no hype on Wednesdays. It's Wednesday, everybody's inside, staying in from the cold. There ain't no hype. Or, you know, unless you're having to go out in the sorry. Then you're definitely not hyped. Yeah, a lot of the southern states are supposed to get hit pretty hard this weekend. There in Tennessee, you have 0 snowplows. Yeah. I mean, stuff gets plowed here, but still people can't figure out what driving is. Mighty Oak, thank you very much for that prime reset. Prime boop. Thank you. We are 15 subs away from the new sub goal. Not freaking bad. Oh. Wait, is it? What? Okay. Oh, we should. Oh. Yeah, we should do this. So we shouldn't have to do that. We'll go up to there. Maybe heated roads would solve the problem. Oh, there's was it Japan that does that or something? That has like heated roads? I mean, it seems like a very Japan thing to do. In the plans for your home build, you have heated driveway and sidewalks. Wow, somebody's got heated driveway money. Mm-hmm. saving up your penny. That's a lot of pennies. that's a crap ton of pennies. Zodwar Kid, thank you for the 12-month resub. Thank you for using the Prime. Oh, wait, what? Okay. How did I come up with xBCrafted? It's just Crafted is Minecraft, so an XP is part of a name I used to use. There's no big mystery. It's a name that if I could go back, I would choose differently. Wait, what? What's up, Diagrams? How you doing? Okay, so the next layer, we go all the way across. Now I know there must be a big mystery. I mean, that's up to you. If I was to change my name, FedXB wouldn't work. I mean, I'd have to pick something else, obviously. I mean, you know, that's kind of fitting, but of all the reasons to not go, you know. Yeah. I'd call myself Etho. No. Nobody wants to be washed up. What's up, Motown? How you doing? Okay. Go away. I guess we should grab... I mean, that, I think we're fine. Let's grab some more of that. Maybe a skosh. More of that. And maybe a skosh more of that. It could be not hypno. If not for Etho, I probably wouldn't be doing what I'm doing. So I got nothing but love and respect for the guy. So just so you know, okay. I don't want anybody thinking anything otherwise, you know. What about a stream where I do FedXB things? Well, so doing the FedXB thing means I'm watching other people's streams. So I haven't even recorded doing FedXB things because it's not really about, you know, content. It's just something I decided to do. I'm having a pretty decent day. How about you? Mini help or hermits helping hermits, right? Oh, there's plenty of times somebody says they need something or want something that I don't have it. Yeah, that's why I don't show up. If I don't have it or can't easily get it, then there's nothing I could do. I just don't show up. Feeling a little sick? I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully you get better quickly. To be honest, I would watch you doing FedExP things than anything else. Yeah, but again, like I said, that consists of me just doing menial tasks or whatever around the base. Just watching other people stream sometimes. You know, if there's 5 people streaming from Hermitcraft, I'm watching 5 streams. With all with sound on. So like literally be me just sitting here or just doing, you know, whatever kind of stuff around the base. Trading with villagers, doing, you know, that kind of stuff. Just listening to 5 streams at once. Or however many you're going. Any help by mods listening? No, it's all me. Ferks has mentioned something once or twice, but we were watching the same stream. So yeah, she's tried. Alright, I think we're gonna need more. So I'm watching, no, I'm not watching Pearl right now. I'm streaming right now. That's what I'm saying. That's why I don't do it on stream, is because it would be me watching a stream. You know, a funny prank to do to one of the hermits. Okay. And are you gonna say what it is? Or I mean, I'm not big on pranks, so there's, you know, no guarantee I would even do it. So only person I prank from time to time is Corellis. But he makes it so easy. So every once in a while, like I'll come over and I'll do something like that. But I mean, not that I would ever do that. I was like, you know, this is a thing I could do. You know what I mean? I wouldn't actually do it. Like, I wouldn't walk over here and just like do that. Like, I wouldn't actually do it. Holy crap, where did all of that go? I was just trying to... Oh, son of... That's risky with all the copper. I mean, but all of mine is waxed. His isn't. So there's difference. I wouldn't do it if it was waxed. So, like, I wouldn't even consider it if it was waxed. just some Leone? Leone? I don't know how to say your name, but thank you. Okay. So now that we're here, we can... Pretty sure all of this is this. Does it have... No, it doesn't have a visual. No. But, well, I mean, generally speaking, if you're using this copper, like this copper, it's not waxed. Or you wouldn't wax it. But, yeah. I mean, if he did come over and do that to this stuff, I wouldn't care. Because obviously it would just turn back into this eventually. And that's usually how I used copper, is I would just put copper, like the normal stuff, and then just let it turn in its own time, because who cares? But this stuff, this is all from trial chambers. So, it's waxed. Son of a fall in the hole. Okay. Did you have any interesting jobs when you were younger? Not particularly, no. Now, like, if somebody unwaxed, you know, like, some of this, that would be a little annoying. Not world-ending, but, you know, annoying. Whereas that's, you know, doing it over there, all he has to do is leave it, and it'll turn back. So. Did I ever work for FedEx? No. I've never worked for any kind of delivery company. Not sure that I'd want to, you know? They get kind of treated like crap. And not just by customers. I've done armed security and stuff like that. Yes, I do own guns. Yes, I do have a concealed weapons license. And yes, I do think they should be regulated. Bam. Oh, it looks so good. Look at that. Oh, I like it. Yes, and I've been through many a training hours for firearm safety, and yeah, I have all of the paperwork. All of the paperwork. Oh, baby. Looky at my cookie. Not a Hermit you thought you would have a... No, I currently own firearms. Currently. Okay, so I guess the next one to do would be this one, yeah? Wait, where? Oh, I turned it off. Yeah, Ferks has a firearm, and she is licensed for concealed carry as well. This is it, right? Oh, yeah, well, you know what? Let's do this one first. What is the lore of this build? Basically, this guy, obviously this is a golem, copper golem, sitting on his chest. He ran out of work, and so he's just, you know, sitting there waiting till he had more work to do. And that never came, so obviously he oxidized, and now he's just sitting on his chest, waiting for someone to, you know, let him do work. And then some people came along, found him, decided he was some kind of deity or something, and then they moved in and decided to start building and stuff. There's more to it. There's more that's gonna be to it, especially down in here. But yeah. You can't have a gun for mental health reasons. I'm both sorry and kind of glad. Is there any? No. Okay. Yeah. Alright, so technically that part, we only got to do that. No, actually, we could just fill that in, but we're going to do that, because why not? Oh. Darkness. Do I have any plans for the cave? I have thoughts, but nothing like planned. I don't have like a creative build of it or any of that. That will happen when I get around to it. Yeah, we're starting to move to the outside, obviously, because you can see, because the way that it is. Reference. Yeah. So we're starting to move to the outside. We'll get more outside stuff done. We did a lot of stuff on the inside, just kind of preparing for things to come. Also, you know, the FedXB thing, it's good to have just farms and whatnot on the go to do FedXB stuff. So, what does the pink mean? That means air. That, as far as the schematic is concerned, that should be air. So, but like I said, when I did the schematic, I filled all this in, all these spots with stone brick, and then used Axiom to select all of the stone brick and just the stone brick, and then I pulled it out, and then I applied, or I did the texturing, the gradient, and then I moved it back down, or well, I copied that and then moved it back down on the server, so as far as it's concerned, none of this is supposed to be here. Yeah. Red means it's the wrong block. So like if I bring that up and put that there, you can see red is the wrong block. Orange is the wrong block state. So like if a stair is supposed to be placed, you know, facing this way, and you place it facing this way, it'll be orange, means it's in the wrong state. or if it's, you know, supposed to be waterlogged and it's not waterlogged, or it's not supposed to be waterlogged and it is waterlogged. Yeah. Words. I coined FedEx. That was me. It was actually right after a delivery to Pearl, I think. I'm pretty sure it was Pearl. To be fair, XP is an amazing XP fam channel. Oh, baby. Oh, it's looking so good. And like it belongs, you know? So we got that section there to do. And then I think that's it. Oh, it's looking so good. Loving it. Freaking loving it. Do. Sorry. I apologize. Forks made me do it. Not with that attitude, right? Psh. If you loved me, you'd remember. Okay. Hopefully the things that we have in our pocket are enough to do this side. I mean, thank you, but what do you think about my wall? I had to, you know. Ferks made me. I didn't used to be this way, and then I started hanging out with Ferks. Just ask Randy. Randy knows. Ask Randy. Mm-hmm. Randy knows. Okay? She is a fire. Exactly. See? Do it for Jaro? Thank you for the prime. Appreciate that. We are currently 14. Has it just not updated? 14, 15 subs away from the goal. Noise. Did I see dogs in Hightail? No. I mean, I saw that like some of the NPCs had pet wolves, but no. Does the mod automatically put the block in my hand? There is a setting for that, but I am not using it. I am middle clicking. So you can middle click on this. So you can do that. See, goes back and forth. So that's what I'm doing. I'm middle click. Every time I move forward, I middle click and then right click. Which is a vanilla mechanic. Potion of dog morphing. Is that seriously a potion? What? Why not just feed him some food? Like a bone or something. Ginger High with the Prime. Thank you very much for that Prime sub. I appreciate that. Did they add middle click to vanilla? Yeah, a long time ago. Long time ago. Like a long time ago. Did I mention it was a long time ago? Bam. I think, wait, are we? No. Are we done? No. We got that little section right there. Long, long time ago in a Minecraft not so far away. Where? Wait, what? Where do you... Did I not... Oh, I might not have done this section.
F when recrack ref when recracker ref when recrack ref when recracker. Today, CL4 head, we would like to examine the creative art of gradiature. This is not texture. This is something different, totally, and no one should summon anyone, dubs especially. This is the use of block in the building of a wall, a glorious wall, with gradiature. Hopefully that explains it. Get your gradiature gate code from Ferks today. F when recrack ref when recracker ref when recrack ref when recracker.
I love the gradiator. Thank you, Fitz, for the 1500 bits using the text-to-speech. I appreciate that. If anyone else is interested in text-to-speech, it's 1500 bits or $15 donation, and you can do text-to-speech. If not, then you're good. Haptic, thank you very much for the Prime sub. Back in my day, we got our blocks out of our inventory with our bare hands. Sweet. I'm glad it's not that way anymore. And thankfully, I had enough stuff. Nope. I mean, we used a lot. Okay, let's get an overview here. Oh God, look at that. That looks good. I like it. I like it. God, it looks so much. Oh wait, no, we're not done. We're not done. Y'all made me y'all let me forget about that. Look at it. Y'all let me forget about that other spot, like right over there. Right there. The landscaping? Wait, what? The landscaping? What? on the side of the cliff. You mean this? No, that's natural. That's 100% natural free range landscape. Non-GMO. At least I think it's non-GMO. I haven't tasted it, okay? So I don't know. Not that you could taste the GMO, but you know what I'm saying. Okay. So this little section here. And then obviously we got to get like behind here a little bit. Like right up and through here. Oops. Okay. So at this height, what should we be seeing? So it looks like mostly just okay, there's a little scotia moss up this high. So I think we'll start with that. We'll start with the moss on the bottom and then we'll mix in some of that. I think. Yeah. Oh yeah, hey. Okay, a little bit of that, a little bit of that, skosh of that, a pinch of that, and none of that. Oh, a heck of a deal, yeah. A little bit of that. Maybe we'll stick one there and there. Perfect. Perfect. My hollow bridge. Still best looking bridge on Hermitcraft. Season 11. You've seen it here first. You know the greatest thing about this bridge? It touches the ground. So it looks like it's supported. Okay. How do? I feel like it could use a little more, right? Yeah. That's what I'm glad we agree. Okay. So we'll go there with a little bit of something. Like so. And then maybe one here. Hold on. Okay. Now how do? Oh, you know what? I'm going to throw in another. Where to? Perfect. Bam. Now how do? Ah, yeah, that's much better. Okay. Oh, we didn't put any of the other stuff. Wow. Y'all just not even calling me out or nothing. I don't know what is happening. Okay, that'll work. That's fine. It's good enough. Can't wait for the season 11 Bridge Wars. I mean, there's no war to be had. I've already built the best one. So, I mean, they could fight over second place. That's fine. Oh, you know what? We should fill this. Let's do it. We're gonna fill that. We need to fill that. Okay, so we're done with these. And then we need... Wait. Oh, I made... Oh, right. Okay. I was going to be like, where's all my moss? And then I remembered I made mossy cobble. That'll do her. I'm late here like, hey, where did you get all that copper? Trial chambers. I've cleared out 3 or 4, and I need to clear out more. So, and I don't like clear them out. Like I don't try to get every single piece of copper that ever existed inside of a trial chamber. I can't be bothered. I get like the majority, you know, because every once in a while you got this tall room, and then you got like these 4 stair blocks around a pillar, and I'm like, I do not care. And then come to find out, Cleo steals one of your shulkers of copper bits and doesn't even say nothing. I'm just saying. I mean, it's not that I care. Waiting for a bus right now, and the 2 FedEx trucks are stopped across the street. Nice. They're watching the stream, trying to figure out how they can get better at their job. Not once have you seen FedEx deliver a TV and toss it over a fence. Not once. Just saying, it's possible. I heard the server's been experiencing a bunch of lag this season. I know Scar is having a bunch of frame issues over in the shopping district, but I don't know. I haven't heard of any lag issues. And if it's in reference to like Pearl maybe experience, she's got that Aussie ping, which it's not so great. You know? See, she's in the yeller. That's why one of her attacks on the TCG cards was Aussie ping. Turn slag upside down. Oh, look at that. So good at this game. Okay. How's the darknesses looking? I don't like how you look. Very good. So far so good. We're good at this game. Very nice. Acceptable. No. Okay, we're fine. Everything's good. I like it. Very nice. Stick a little torchy torch there. Torchy torch and the sparky button. No, sorry. That was bad. We're lit. We're so lit. Lag is in things ending up in someone's inventory that isn't theirs. Oh, well, I mean, that kind of lag. I mean, yeah, that's, you know. Does it mostly happen around the shulker farm? Is that where that lag is? I've seen that lag. Yeah, it's pretty bad. That should get checked. Okay. Man, I thought for sure that was going to take a lot longer. I don't know anything about dock in a shulker farm. So I was just mostly worried about like the immediate kind of over this way. The immediate kind of within the walls kind of area. There will be a wall here going all the way around at some point. But yeah, if you're talking about like down in here, yeah, I'm not too worried about that right now. Because eventually things just won't be able to get in here unless they walk like across the bridge or the gate that will eventually be over there. Because there's only gonna be 2 gates, that one and well, I feel like we should put a gate over here. Now that I think about it. And then maybe a road going that way. So we gate this road coming along the side, going off that way. And then it can kind of sneak in between the bases. Holy darkness! Put a gate in the 4 cardinal directions. I'm not gonna put one over here. Yeah, there will not be one here. I didn't actually plan on putting one over here. But now I'm thinking like if somebody does happen to come through on a donkey or horse or something, I want them to be able to get like through the base and out, you know? So we'll have to figure that out. I mean, it shouldn't be too difficult. So yeah, just so, because then if we do have a road that comes through here, it can come out and then like hook that way or go that way. And then since this is Hypno's base, he can kind of hook into the road as well. Kind of thing. That's what I'm thinking. It could even like go over to that and then run that way and go out to like, because beef and stuff is back here. Beef and stuff. Like the beef is there and then Corrales is back there. Or Corrales used to be back there. And then obviously Etho, but I think Etho's hooked up from the, or getting hooked, or something's going to happen probably from the shopping district out to Etho. Does Beef still play? He hasn't been on recently that I've seen. He did, like, he just moved. So a lot of things involved in moving. So Corrales doesn't play anymore. He quit the season. You should tweet at him about how I said he quit the season. Oh, look at that. We just gave Joe an entire shulker of iron and we've already replaced it. I have too much iron. Oh, and oh, did his computer die? Oh, oofda. Oh, no, wait. No, he got a new one, I think. Anyway, I think that might be it for today. I think I've reached that point. Did I say Corrales quit the season? Yeah, and you should tweet at him asking him why he quit the season. You should tell him that XB said that he quit the season. Because it's totally true. It's not a thing I would make up at all. So, yeah. Anyway, that's going to do it for today. Hopefully you enjoyed the stream. If you're not following, make sure to follow on Twitter, or Blue Sky is the best place to follow. Keep up to date with all of the things. There is XB merch if you want to check it out. Hopefully we'll have some new stuff coming in soon for FedXB merch. I think it'll just be like a couple of things. So, yeah. Anyway, we are going to raid somebody, so stick around for that. I think Pearl is still reading or streaming? We got all the people streaming. Okay. I think Joe and Cleo, they're doing crafts, right? It's been a minute since we've raided Joe. You know what? We're going to say hi to Joe. Why not? I'm pretty sure they're doing a craft stream, but yeah. Let's go say hi to Joe. All right. There you go. Hopefully you enjoyed the stream, and I will see you all next time.